Okay, so this week we're going to finish our yearbook cover designs. Like I mentioned last week, if you don't get it done in class today, you can take it home and work on it for one night. But if you want it to be considered for the yearbook cover, I will need it back the day following your art class, just to make it fair, to make sure everybody has the same amount of time to work on it. So a reminder that our theme this year is Fox Hill Strong. You should have that mostly drawn out from last week. And day 2. Finish outlining your design with black and color it in. So your coloring should be dark, neat, and complete. And what I mean by complete is that you don't have to color everything in, but if your design has a whole lot of white left in it, it doesn't look finished. So consider coloring the background of your design in a color. You can use crayons, marker, colored pencil, or a combination of these media. I like to use a combination because marker is great for things you want to be bold, but it doesn't look very good to color great big areas with. Crayon is really good for big areas and you have a lot of color choice. Colored pencil works good for areas that you have to color small detail, but they're not as easy to color dark or big areas. So I like to consider what media is going to be appropriate for each part of my design and use a variety of these things. And then if you don't finish on your art day, you can take it home like I mentioned and bring it back, but I will need it the following day. Then me and Miss Sarah will select the top designs from each class, present them to the rest of the faculty for final voting, and we'll let you know when we've decided on the final design. So good coloring technique. Coloring, of course, inside the lines. We're only going to look at designs that are done really neat. Craftsmanship is important. Colors make sense. This helps the viewer understand what your artwork is about. Keep in mind, sometimes it makes sense to change some colors. You do what you think works best for your picture. And then no white spaces. That means coloring solid. I am adding one really big, important thing to this requirement, and that is that things need to be colored dark. If you look at all of these designs, you can see they're colored nice and neat and dark. Remember last week I showed you this design. This was such a beautiful drawing, but it doesn't publish well if you're not coloring dark. So we're only going to pick designs where it's colored nice and neat and dark. So get started, finish outlining your design in black, and color it in nice and neat and dark. Have fun. Take care.